This is Miss Cancelosi, and I will be reading Jumper, A Day in the Life of a Backyard Jumping Spider as part of March Book Madness. And this book is by Jessica Lanan. What if you were very small? Smaller than a cat or dog, a bar of soap, or a bottle cap, as small as a bean? What would your world be like? That is Jumper's world. Jumper is hungry and ready to hunt. She walks along the garden fence. Her tufted feet let her hook onto its surface. A line of silk shows where she has been. Imagine walking not just on the ground, but on the walls and ceiling too. You wouldn't need to be afraid of heights with your own built-in safety line. That is how Jumper moves. The corner garden is a jungle where she can find and stalk her prey, but Jumper also faces dangers of her own. What if you could sense tiny vibrations through your elbows and knees? You wouldn't miss a bug's soft steps or the rush of beating wings. That is how Jumper feels. Jumper hides from the Carolina chickadee just in time. Jumper climbs among the beans. A grasshopper is warming in the sun, and she would make a tasty meal. The grasshopper is big and strong, but Jumper is a gifted hunter. Can she clear the distance? What if you could jump 5 times your body length? You could cross a whole garden without a running start. That is how Jumper jumps. But she is not fast enough today. Down, down, Jumper ventures deeper into the garden, still searching for prey. Meanwhile, the drone of wings grows in the distance. You detect sound using tiny hairs in your ears. What if your whole body was covered in these hairs and you could hear through your arms and legs? That is how Jumper hears. She scoots to safety, hidden from the parasitic wasp. Quiet comes again to the garden. Jumper walks through plants that seem tall enough to reach the clouds. But what will she find to eat? A shadow passes overhead. Jumper turns her dark eyes to the sky. There are other things in the garden, strange things, huge and incomprehensible. If you close one eye, the world seems flat. Imagine if you had 8 eyes instead of only 2. Then you could see in every direction at once, above and behind and all around. That is how Jumper sees. Footsteps fade away, but now there is something else. A softer buzz from nervous wings. Jumper climbs for a better view. Her keen eyes help her judge the distance. She pulls a safety line of silk and fixes it fast. And when the moment is just right, she jumps! She is a hunter in her garden jungle. Both predator and prey are small and stealthy friend and neighbor. Jumper. What a great book. So at the end of this book, it talks about how does Jumper do it, talks about the feet, how her silk is tougher than steel, how they hear through the vibrations. And this page looks a little weird, I think just because of the way it is on Sora. Maybe it's my display, but if you check out this book from the library, you might be able to read all of these cool facts about jumping spiders to learn more about them and how they eat and how they live, life cycles, so many cool facts about the jumping spider. I hope that you enjoyed this book, and remember to listen to both books before making your vote.